Hello everybody, welcome to another video. My name is Infiniti and today I am back with another Continental knitting stitch tutorial. Today's tutorial will be covering the sandy ribbing stitch. It's a very simple 2-row repeat and I'm looking forward to getting into this stitch with you. Before we get into the tutorial, I do have a quick word. This video is brought to you by my supporters over at Hey Crafterpreneur. Hey Crafterpreneur is my monthly pattern club, which includes my knitting, crochet, and centro knitting machine designs. Each month, members are given access to at least 2 of these designs as they are either added to the library or updated, and they will have continual access to my entire written/video pattern library for as long as they are members. Membership also gives you the title of Super Crafty because that's what you are. Members are also given complimentary access to most of my crochet or knitting courses that are published on the website. For example, I recently published a step-by-step crochet course which will walk you through all the terminology, discussions about gauge, and the actual mechanics of the craft. It is a self-paced course that is usually purchased individually, but because you are monthly or quarterly supporters, you get access to it totally free as long as you're signed up for the club. The support I get from Hey Crafterpreneur allows me to continue to operate this channel and publish the tutorial content that you've come to know and love. So, if you want to support me and make cool stuff, as I'm sure you've seen under the community tab here, then consider heading over and signing up today after the end of this tutorial. Alright, let's dive into the instruction. Alright, to begin, we are going to cast on in multiples of 4, and you can add an additional 2 at the end if you plan on doing any type of edging. For my sample swatch here, I cast on 20 and then an additional 2 because I did want to make some slipped edges along my stitching. So I have a total of 22 stitches going across my needle. Alright, so first we are going to go ahead and pick up on row 1 after you've cast on. This is the right side of your work. Let's get that focused for you. Alright, on the right side of your work, you're going to work your edge stitch if you made one. So I'm going to slip mine as I have been. And then we are going to start our repeat for the row, which is purl 1, knit 3. So I'm going to bring my yarn forward, insert purlwise, purl, and we're going to knit the next 3 stitches. All the way across, purl 1, knit 3. Alright, and I'm going to work my last stitch here, and that is the end of row 1. On to row 2, we're going to turn the needle, and we are again going to work our edge stitch. So I'm just going to slip mine knitwise, boop. Okay, and now we're going to start our repeat, which is purl 1, knit 1, all the way across. So insert my needle, I'm going to purl this first stitch, knit the next, purl the next, all the way across. and I'm going to work this last stitch here, the knit. Okay, and that's all there is to this stitch. You would just repeat rows 1 and 2 all the way across until you end up with a swatch of fabric that looks like this. Now, this is a ribbing stitch technically, so it does offer quite a bit of stretch. If I move my fabric all the way to the end of my needle here, you can see that I have quite a bit of stretching going on here. So any kind of stretchy cast on or stretchy bind off would be perfect for this stitch. I just used a regular long tail cast on for this one. And as I worked my stitch, I just made sure to mark the front side of my work, even though I knew that the even rows were my, the odd rows were my right side. I just wanted that visual there to help me. And I'm not sure, let me see. I feel like, you know, even though this is the wrong side of the work, I feel like this should be reversible, right? And it really just depends on what you are doing, because I really like the back side of this rib stitch as well. So most rib stitches I think are reversible. But anywho, I am rambling. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you will consider becoming a part of my micro community over at Hey Crafterpreneur. It is one of the main ways that I am able to continue maintaining this channel, like I said earlier, and you get to make cool stuff in the process. So yeah, hope you consider doing that. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for making it to the end, and until next time, guys, happy making.